That's the one right here. And we also got All Things Kutie. Y'all remember her from the past video with the girl that seen the baby on the side of the road. She had good commentary on that, so we're gonna bring her in.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Hello.
So you heard anything about this story, about this Applebee story?
So first time I heard about it was when you inboxed me on it. So I haven't watched anything. I want it to be what's the word? Reaction.
Oh, it's gonna be a real reaction.
That's gonna be a real reaction.
Okay. I guess so. Without further ado, we might as well go ahead and get into it. You can see the footage on the screen.
Yeah, I can see it.
All right. And if you need me to just say pause it, if you want to put in some kind of commentary, anything like that, I can pause it, stop it, whatever.
Okay.
So the first clip is going to be just a clip of it, you know, and then I go to the news story clip. So here we go.
Okay.
I'm not doing it. Stop it. Stop it. Put the baby down now. Stop it. Hey, please get the baby. Please get the baby. Back up.
So when they came to the table and they got him, he still had his baby in his hand. Right?
Okay. Mm-hmm.
We're trying. Back up. Come on, man. You're not going to squeezing him. She's squeezing me. Stop. We're not squeezing you. Let me go. Yes, you will. Hey, please stop.
So the real people that came in from the accident, they in the bathroom this whole time.
Okay, I'm all the way confused. I'm so confused. What am I watching? What am I seeing? What people in the bathroom?
Okay, so there was an accident outside the restaurant.
Like a car accident.
Yeah, unfortunately, we don't have footage of that. That might come out later down the road from some kind of police camera footage. So basically, somebody did a hit and run, got out their car and ran into the Applebee's from the police, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they ran to Applebee's bathroom. But when the police ran in, they seen the guy that looked like the guy that did the hit and run, but he had nothing to do with the accident or nothing. You feel me?
So the police, with all their police training and common sense, thought that the person who did the hit and run jumped out their car, ran into the Applebee, sat at the table with a kid.
There you go. And this is why he resisting arrest. He don't know what's going on.
What's going on? Right.
Yeah. He's sitting there enjoying his dinner, feeding the baby.
Right.
And they come jump on him.
Wow.
So I don't know. This is wild.
Baby head. Wow. Your baby head. Be careful. Let him go. Let him go. Please stop. Go for me. Somebody grab the baby. Go for me. Somebody grab the baby.
So he got no clue what's going on.
Right. He's as a parent, you're going to naturally start to protect your child. You don't know what's going on. So he's probably in father protective mode to protect his child. Right.
And the whole time, the perpetrators, they hide in the bathroom.
Wow.
So, I mean, if you was the person that did the hit and run, is this the time to walk out the bathroom and hold your head low and walk out the front door?
I mean, we can't expect them to do that. You know, that's not what they're going to do. I mean, if they were going to comply, they wouldn't have ran in the first place.
But I'm saying the police are distracted now.
I wouldn't know what to do. I wouldn't want to bring no attention to myself. So I probably would just hang out in the bathroom.
Oh.
They ain't looking for me. Let's keep it real. You going to walk out and be like, you know what, guys, let the kid and the man go. They didn't do it. I'm the person. Come arrest me. Here I am. Is that what you're going to say?
No. I'm saying because they distracted with this innocent man, unfortunately. So while they're on top of him, this is my time to sneak out the bathroom and walk out the restaurant.
Run for it.
There you go.
Make a run for it. Okay. But yeah, I'm pretty sure you could probably, unless somebody see you now, and they be like, "That's him."
I mean, as far as I know, ain't no windows in Applebee's bathroom.
No.
Yeah, he's sitting there trying to enjoy his 2 for $20.
He don't know what's going on.
Yeah, he getting about 20 licks. Let's see.
Let him go.
Oh my God.
Hey.
You see they punching him?
They punching him?
Yeah.
Wow.
Man, I mean, you imagine you step in Applebee's to have you some dinner?
Wow.
And you sitting at the table with your baby? It's some food that run from an accident on outside the restaurant. You ain't paying no attention because you in there eating your food, right?
Right.
And this how your
But
day end up.
even with, I mean, it's a hit and a run.
Right.
Like they doing way too much for a suspect that just did a hit and run. I mean, this guy didn't shoot up a school or murder anybody.
Right.
Like they got him on face down, punching him. It's a hit and run.
Right. And see, the thing is, nobody really started recording until the accident really started happening. So I don't know how bad the initial accident was that this so-called suspect ran from. Like I said, that might come out in the future when they release some body cam footage.
Hey, don't touch me, bro. Don't touch me. I'm just trying to record. I can record legally. Yeah, but you're obstructing my investigation. I'm just trying to watch. Get out of here. Go over there. No. My workplace, bro. This shit. Back up. This way. I'm recording. Up. That's right. You can record. You need to let us do our job.
So the employee was trying to help out.
Right, by recording.
Yeah. Now, was the brother that was getting beat up by the police? I don't know how the police came in there, but do you think he should have been more cooperative? Maybe if he had a chance. Now, if they came in and just jumped on him, then he ain't got a chance. Like, if you and they eating your dinner and they say, we need to talk to you. I mean, are you going to be like, about what? I ain't doing nothing. I'm here doing my dinner and all that. I mean, would you do something like that?
Yeah, I'm irritated. Leave me alone. I didn't do anything. I didn't hit anybody. I don't have to answer any questions. Leave me alone. I didn't do anything wrong. I'm minding my business, abiding by the law.
I understand that, right? I don't know. You might say I'm being soft on them, but if a police come to you and make a lawful command, right? No matter what the situation is, if you start raising up at them, they're gonna take it as hostile. I mean, would they?
Yeah, they absolutely would. With my black ass, yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna do one of his numbers, especially you there with your baby.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go into a panic. I'm not gonna know what's going on. I'm already scared because we know how this could end for me. You know what I mean? We already know we're not safe in the custody of police officers. We're just not, even when we comply. So I would be in a panic just off that alone. It's easy for us, I'm sitting comfortably in my house to say, yeah, they walked up on me. I would say, hey, Mr. Police Officer, how can I help you? Yeah, we can say all that now, but we don't know what that man is experiencing. He don't know what's going on in this moment.
Right. And I agree with that because I'm willing to bet too. If I'm sitting there just minding my business, my day going fine. I'm sitting at the table with my baby eating the dinner, and the police probably done ran looking for this man or whatever. So I'm pretty sure they ain't coming in. They ain't coming there being humble. They probably came in there. They've been turned up anyway. So by the time they approach him,
oh yeah,
yeah. So I can understand that.
Nobody walks into a restaurant unnoticed. Nobody. Right. There is always somebody. It's somebody's job to know that you walk through that door. Whether it's the bartender will see you, the hostess, somebody saw them come in. So why did you walk up to me? Why me? Out of all these people in this restaurant, me?
Now, I've been looking at some other little stories about this, and it's a I don't know, I guess it's a rumor now, we don't know for sure, that when they came in to ask somebody at Applebee's, did you see such and such a message description? And somebody at Applebee's pointing him out. So I don't know.
The man sitting at the table feeding his kid that walked in way before all this happened.
Right.
That's who was pointed out. I don't know if I believe it.
Yeah, I don't know either. They said the police asked, where's such and such? We're looking for such and such. I don't know. It seemed like, if you worked there, you would see he been sitting there the whole time waiting on his food. He ain't been doing nothing, so he ain't no hit and run. I mean, ain't nobody gonna commit no hit and run and go sit down at a table and order some food.
Exactly. If anything, I'm running through the kitchen through the back door.
Right.
Especially if I know the police is running behind me.
Right.
And then when I see if I was the person, let's say I did do the hit and run, and I got balls enough to actually get out of this car and run away from the police who is actively chasing me. Let's say I do walk to a table that just so happens to have a kid at the table, and I sit down. The kid's not in any panic. Right. Because this stranger is at their table now, and now the police are approaching me. I'm just going to sit there and act confused, like, what's going on? No, I'm going to get up and run again, because now they caught me. They're on to me, so I'm going to dash again. I'm not going to sit there and pretend like I'm eating my food like la-di-da. Like,
yeah.
None of this makes sense. Like, this, you can't make this make sense.
Yeah, it don't make sense. And it's not. I've heard some other people online. I'm looking at some other people talk about this on YouTube, and they've been saying the same thing: is incompetency. Because who's going to do that? I mean, you never know what a so-called criminal would do.
Right.
Who would do that?
Right.
Run from an accident, sit down, and then have a whole baby all of a sudden.
Yeah, I got a whole baby and a whole meal in front of me.
Yeah.
Like the waitress or waiter can vouch that this individual had been here for so and so. The time didn't even match up. I'm sure.
So we got another story with a little bit more.
That's
more
crazy.
Yeah, that is crazy. Now it's time to sue the hell out of somebody.
Oh, he about to get paid, and they was touching him in the back. Come on, girl. Take me to the hospital, sir. I'm in pain.
Yeah, because I know they say don't resist the police and all that, but like I said, you sitting there minding your business, and they come up on you. I mean, I think anybody in their right mind gonna be like, "What the hell y'all talking about?"
It's a natural response.
Right.
When you are being grabbed, when you are being pushed and you don't know what's going on, we naturally resist. I don't care who it is. When somebody's punching you or causing you physical pain, your body's going to react in a way that appears that you're resisting. It's a fight or flight. It's protection mode. It's to protect myself. Like, it's a natural instinct to protect yourself from pain. So it's hard somebody punching you in the head or the back or whatever the case may be, slamming you to the ground, for you just to lay there limp. It's impossible.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. So yeah, we got another news story here that got a little bit more facts in it.
Okay.
And, so let's see if we get a little bit more insight on this.
Okay.
This video, taken July 20th, now viral, showing a man restrained and punched repeatedly by Kenosha police officers. This happened at the Applebee's on 75th Street. Officers thought he and his girlfriend were involved in a hit and run just down the road. In the complaint, witnesses at the crash scene described the suspect as a black man and black woman with a baby. They say the woman was wearing a red shirt and had run towards the Kohl's or Menards. According to the complaint, that's when staff at the Applebee's called into dispatch about, quote, a group of individuals matching that description had come into the restaurant and appeared nervous.
Oh, wow. They appeared nervous.
Oh, so the Applebee's staff reported them.
Yeah, so this is what I've been hearing. And your mind, I didn't look at this whole thing too. I just been looking at a whole bunch of stories about this. So I mean, if I was that brother, throw them in the lawsuit too. I mean,
throw them in there.
Yeah, throw them in there too. Yeah,
throw them in there.
It's only right.
Because I was racially profiled.
Right.
You saying I look suspicious? That's basically saying there are black people in here. They look suspicious. Call the police. That's exactly what they basically said.
Now, I think what this is, I mean, matching the description. I don't know. I don't know, because I can't imagine the police putting out there that, it's a hit and run suspect out there. You usually don't hear about that, like we got somebody that broke out of jail or somebody that's murdering people running around. So I would have to think that maybe Applebee's, I don't know what's going on in Wisconsin over there, but they call and say somebody's suspicious, and then maybe the police department say maybe that's what we're looking for the hit and run. So I don't know.
You know what's interesting? If, let's say, the call was made that there was a white man and a white woman with a white baby that did a hit and run, do you think that same phone call would have came from the Applebee's?
No.
We got some white folks in here looking suspicious. White folks don't never look suspicious to people. They never do. Even the suspicious looking ones.
Yeah.
Yeah. So no, I don't think that same call would have came through.
But like I say, if they put out in their local police department or local area that they're looking for these people because of hit and run, what I don't have yet, need to find out how bad was this hit and run. Did somebody kill somebody in the left? And I mean, for them to put out an APB on somebody that was in a car accident and ran.
I think if someone was badly injured, the police would 100% make that the forefront of the story, because they have to cover what they did. They misidentify someone and cause this person all types of trauma or harm. Trust and believe, if someone died in that car accident, it would be the forefront of the story. Like, we about to hear about this black man's criminal record and how he failed out of kindergarten. We about to hear about all this. We about to hear about all that. So, yeah, we wouldn't know. Nobody was injured because we wouldn't know.
You're right about that.
When officers arrived, they acknowledged the woman they had been directed to was wearing a white shirt, but they approached her anyway. The complaint says the man wouldn't answer officers' questions and tried to leave. That's when a struggle ensued.
Hey, stop! Hey!
That ended with the man on the floor in handcuffs. You can see an officer.
Thank God for these cell phone cameras that people got out here now. This is bad.
This is really bad.
I mean, from what I just looked at, look like the man's on the ground. What are you punching him for?
A hit and run? I mean, come on.
Yeah.
This ain't no mass shooter. This is a hit and a run. Like, it probably would have been dismissed in court with a fine. Like, for real?
Now, I think it would have been, I mean, getting punched is bad, but maybe tasing, I mean, that's less lethal, I guess. I don't know, but
I'm not gonna minimize anything. If you touch me, you wrong. There's no levels to it. You over here in my face talking to me about a crime I didn't commit is too much, sir.
These two look like 2 or 3 grown men on him, and they still punching him. He on the ground.
He on the ground, but how can you comply when you're experiencing physical pain? And you know them police officers hit hard. They've been waiting for this opportunity all their life.
Yeah, some of them, unfortunately.
Yes, unfortunately. We can't tell the ones apart. So if listen, if I'm laying on my stomach and you punching me in my back, then you one of the ones.
Yeah. On his stomach.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and then you in there with your family, yeah, you're gonna be hot.
Yeah. Yeah, that man is trying to protect his family, as any man should. He don't know what's going on. So obviously he would rather take all that's happening to him, because if it's not directed towards him, there's a possibility it's directed towards his woman or his child. So come on, this is terrible.
And the perpetrator, the real perpetrator, is standing in the bathroom the whole time this going on.
Yeah. Yeah.
Officer punching him repeatedly. Officers say that was to, quote, ensure compliance. Both the man and woman faced misdemeanor charges of resisting an officer and disorderly conduct. In Kenosha, Syria Sandlin, WISN 12 News.
Now, wouldn't you think they would drop all charges in this? They wouldn't even charge people?
I think the charges will eventually be dropped. You know, it usually takes time for that, but they had to put some charges on them, because if they didn't put charges on them and they went in there and beat them people up like that, that's even worse. So obviously they found some charges. They were gonna pull something up, yeah.
And I'm pretty sure they got lawyers all on top of this, because they got. I mean, it's an unfortunate situation, but that man got a good case.
Oh yeah, he do.
Yeah, these charges need to be reversed and put on the officers.
Yeah, they about to pay.
Oh yeah, they're going to pay.
Mm-hmm.
Applebee's too.
Applebee's too. Applebee's. I want to talk. Let's do the company, and I need to know who the employee is, because there's got to be some type of law against that. You can't just say I look suspicious and then all of this happened to me. You're responsible as well.
Right. Now this is just another clip again, but I don't think this one got audio. Great day. You went from ordering you a 2 for $20 or one of them hot sizzling places they having. They're going to a jail cell.
He probably didn't even want to go to Applebee's in the first place. She probably was like, you know him about, taking her out and a baby. Maybe she didn't want to cook that day. He's like, you know what? I'm gonna take my family out. And look what happened.
Right. You want to go to the neighborhood grill.
There you go.
All right.
Applebee's employees rushed to get their phones to capture videos like this July 20th, as officers brought a customer to the ground, still holding his baby.
It was just sad. I just felt bad for the baby.
Former Applebee's manager Jennifer Harris says she comforted the baby for about a half hour.
I'm the one who was screaming, get the baby over and over, because they were just being so violent with the child in his hands.
Kenosha police say it started here at Highway 50 and Green Bay with a serious hit and run. And officers followed tips less than half a mile away to this Applebee's on their search for the suspects, but they got the wrong people. Kenosha police say officers were...
So, less than half a mile away. So, so after this so-called wreck, I'm not sure how fast the police got there. For them to run into the Applebee's and give a whole description of who they're looking for to whoever they talked to at Applebee's. I don't know. To me, something ain't adding up. I think they just came in there. Yeah, they just came in there, seen him, and dove on him. Now, I don't know. Something ain't adding up. Something ain't clean.
It's not. Math ain't mathing.
No.
Searching for 2 black males and 1 black female. And an Applebee's employee identified the man and the woman he was with as potentially suspicious. Kenosha police say the man tried to leave against officers' orders and resisted when they were restraining him. This video appears to show an officer hitting the man in the head. Police say the man was charged with disorderly conduct, resisting, and obstructing an officer. The woman he was with was arrested on the same charges. All while the people police say are responsible for the hit and run
that's bad the way that man is just punching him like that.
Wow.
Yeah, that's terrible.
Found in the Applebee's bathroom.
The only people that should be getting charges are those officers. That's it.
Protesters held a press conference Wednesday, calling for transparency from police.
They had at least 4 cops on his back, with at least a cop or 2 each grabbing an arm, and still had 1 cop punching him over and over again in his face.
Harris says Applebee's fired her after videos like this got out. But she says...
Wow, she got fired for helping them.
I want to know who the real criminals are. Can we see what they look like so we can blame them too?
Yeah, you know what? That's a good thing. That's a good question. I might do some research on that for the next
slide.
I
want to know who they are.
Right. Gotta know. And you're a firm believer if this was some white people, the situation would have been handled better.
I don't even think they would have even went to the wall. They wouldn't have, it would have been different.
Oh, okay.
She's happy. People can see what happened.
So I just really hope that he gets some justice.
Well, I really hope he get justice too, but I'm pretty sure he done got lawyered up and everything like that. And they telling him don't talk until they get paperwork and all. Yeah, so they get everything worked out and everything.
That man done been on the phone with Ben Crump and everybody by this point. I'm almost certain.
I won't be surprised. Yeah. I won't be surprised if Ben Crump get involved, but I don't know. These people might try to settle and try to keep it quiet.
They're not gonna be able to keep it quiet because we've seen it. So we're gonna want answers. Not we as in me, because but the general one. Usually when we see things like this, there's gonna be some type of uproar, or like he's probably not gonna initially get the justice that he feels like he deserves. He's gonna come back to social media, tell us, people gonna uprise, and then he's gonna get the justice. We know how this process goes.
Right. Well, yeah. That's unfortunate, but he definitely need to get paid.
Oh yeah, for sure.
All right, so I guess we'll go on to the next thing. So now we from the last stream, if you're tuning in, we had the story about the Alabama boat thing.
Okay.
So now we getting out of the horse's mouth, out of the captain of the boat that was trying to park where those other people was blocking him from parking. So
not the one everyone was referring to as the security guard.
Yeah, security guard.
Interesting.
Right.
You're a whole captain of a boat, huh?
Well, he's not. I guess he'd be like a co-captain. But so we're not hearing from him just yet, because I'm pretty sure his lawyers keep him quiet till they work out all the paperwork too. Because we haven't heard anything from him yet.
Okay.
But he's one of the main ones involved. So I'm pretty sure once they settle everything they're gonna settle, we're gonna hear from him. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure they keep him quiet. But no, this is the captain of the boat that was trying to pull in. That the black guy was helping this guy right here.
Okay.
So this was the guy driving the boat, and he was he works with the guy that drives the boat. The black guy works with the guy
So
that
he
drives the boat.
sent the other guy. He sent the other guy to go talk to them to move. Okay, got you.
Yeah, he sent them. Yeah, there you go.
Okay, got you.
In moments, the riverboat captain in that massive Alabama brawl is speaking out. First time he joins me live. But first, some new developments tonight in the investigation. Police are now charging another person, this time Mary Todd, with third-degree assault, making her the fourth person now facing charges. The 21-year-old turned herself in today, is expected to make her first court appearance tomorrow morning. Earlier this week, police also charged 3 men with third-degree assault. That now viral and massive brawl broke out after riverboat co-captain Damian Pickett, the man that you saw struck just now in the white shirt, asked a private pontoon boat to move so that his boat could park. Pickett,
is that Mary in a turquoise?
I don't know. That's what I'm trying to figure out. That lady who they showed, I mean, because she looked kind of older right there.
Okay.
But I could be wrong. It could be just to be where the film look. You know, all this is from cell phone footage. So I'm not sure. Now, do you think justice is being served swiftly with these people being arrested?
I mean, it is kind of moving. I mean, they are white. It usually take months.
And I'm not sure. I mean, it was so many people involved in the brawl. Now, I know you seen the thing with the chair. Let's talk about that real quick.
Okay.
You see the brother hit the woman with the chair last week.
What did I say, though? What did I say? I say he was going to jail. I've been tweeting it all week.
Yeah. Now, that woman was on the ground when he hit her with that chair.
That man was running around hitting people with chairs who were not directly attacking him. So he was not in the line of any threat. That's what made what he was doing illegal.
Right. And you got people going around all on social media. You know, I know social media is a beast. People do what they want. Promoting this chair thing, man.
I mean, it's funny. I'm not saying they didn't deserve it. I'm not saying anything outside of he was going to jail. But I hope he gets swift justice and it was released.
It turned into a complete melee because this guy here, the main person that was in the fight, that had left, fight was over for him, and people just kept going. He was way out the picture.
Well, I mean, they started it.
Yeah, okay, all right. Let's see.
16-year-old white young man were victims in the fight. Tonight, in an exclusive interview, the captain of that riverboat is speaking out about just what happened that day. Captain Jim Kittrell joins me now. Thank you for joining us
Captain
today.
Jim.
First of all, we've all been watching. We've seen this video. Everyone has been talking about this. We see where the video picks up, but tell us what you saw happen.
Well, what everybody hadn't seen yet is what happened to make all these other things happen. And that was, we were doing our 5 to 7 cruise last Saturday, coming into the dock, and I noticed there's a lot of boats at the dock. And I noticed that one of the pontoons is too far back for me to align my exit ramp with my exit gate with the exit ramp. So I said, okay, on a few times, boop, boop, and nothing happens. So I did that another time, nothing happened. So I got on the PA and I said, folks in the pontoon boat there, could you please move your boat up a few feet so I can pull it into the dock? Nothing happened, no response at all. I did that maybe 5 or 6 times and it still hadn't moved. So I said, okay, so I said, listen now, I've got to get these people to the dock. I've got
pause real quick. I got a question for you, Will.
Go ahead.
The roles are reversed. The black man stays on the boat. He continues to shift the boat. That white man gets off the boat. No.
Go ahead.
Because you know where I'm going. The white man gets off the boat and asks them to move their pontoon. Would we be talking about this? Would this be a viral moment?
My man was blowing the horn for them to move before he sent the black man out there. They ain't moved for the white man when he blew the horn.
If the white man got out the boat to talk to those white people, would they have pushed him? Is my question.
No. I mean, he had on a uniform. He's Captain-esque. And, you know, so I don't think so. It might have been a little different.
Okay, I was just, we're on the same page.
It still would have been some words exchanged, though.
Right, but will we be looking at a viral video of everything that happened? Would it have been a whole fight thing?
I don't believe so.
Okay.
I don't believe so.
I know it hurts you to say that. I know it's hard. I know that was hard for you.
Let's see what Captain Jim talking about.
Okay.
I need you to move the boat forward. Nothing. So I said, okay, well, I'm going to have to call the police. And the police are going to come down here. And if you've got alcohol on your boat or whatever, it's going to be a bad day. So let's just move the boat up and avoid that. Still nothing.
This is all
So I
the
said, okay,
PA
so I
system.
called the police.
You're saying this to them. They're within earshot. You call the police, they still don't respond until this moment when you have your co-captain get off, and that's what he's confronted.
Well, yeah,
with.
he got on the captain's shirt too. So I mean, they know he got something to do with the boat.
So the black man who get off the boat,
right,
and walk up to you and say, we are trying to bring this boat in. I am somebody on this boat. I'm pretty sure he introduced himself. I'm pretty sure he let them know he wasn't just some random bystander asking them to move the boat. That man told them who they was. But because he didn't have that shirt on, they didn't know who he was. And so
look like his shirt got the same little shoulder things that Captain Jim got, because he the co-captain. So I guess if Jim had to take a break or something, he would be the man that steps in on the boat. So he's the co-captain.
Mm-hmm.
And looked like he pointed at the boat and said, we need to get that boat. Like Captain Jim said, look, we got over 200 people need to get off the boat. Then they can't get off because your boat's in the way.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, not yet. After I called the police, I went back on the PA one more time. And I said, okay, I've called the police. They're going to be down here. They're coming on their way. Well, the passengers and crew said they're shooting, they're flipping you.
What is she doing? I'm trying to watch her.
I said, okay.
So she's grabbing a white man. So I see her. She's trying to break it up. I didn't see that before, but I see it now.
Yeah, I think the one that got arrested that we seen is in this red that came out. The green one, looked like she was trying to break it up. She'd been there from the beginning. Then she ran in. This one right here.
I'm going to watch her. I'm going to watch the red.
So I knew that I wasn't going to get any cooperation. Well, then they just left. Everybody on the boat left. Off the dock. They're gone. As far as I know, they're gone. I didn't know. So I said, okay, what am I going to do now? About that time, a friend of mine who was the captain of the sipping cycle, he called me up. He was at the scene, too. He was doing cruises.
They fighting over there.
What you going to do, Captain? He said, I tried to talk to them to get them to move, and they refused to move. I said, well.
Oh, maybe she was the one. Was that the one?
He looks like he's trying to get to somewhere, and she's telling him no. So maybe he's charging after somebody who ran away or something, but it's like she's trying to keep him back, like, no, don't go that way. Don't go that way. He pushes her. That other man sees him push her and then attacks him. When in actuality, he's trying to get to somebody. She's trying to stop him, but that other person is only seeing her get pushed, which is maybe why he hit. Look at me defending the white folks.
Who defending white folks?
Me. Hey, Deuce.
Hey.
Hold
on.
Your sound messed up? Can you hear us?
I can hear y'all, but it's like an overlap delay or something going on here. I can hear y'all. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, I can hear you. It's a delay on my TV. That's why I'm doing it through my phone. It's more real time on my phone.
Oh. Let me see. As long as ain't no echoes going on.
Let me go out and come back in.
All right.
Did I try to talk?
So you think this the girl that got arrested?
I don't know, but watch it again. Watch their interaction again and actually pay attention to their interaction. Can you go back a little?
Yeah. Okay. Look, he trying to get away from them folks there, boy.
See, now look, he's going to charge at somebody. He's running somewhere. It looks like he's trying to get to somebody.
Let's see.
A friend of mine.
Look like he slipped and fell.
Sipping cycle. He called me up. He was at the scene too. He was doing cruises.
See that walk?
And he's
pulling up your pants? Yeah, he trying to get to somebody. And she stopped him.
Right. One moment. Any success?
Yeah, I'm good. We're good. We're good.
Okay. So maybe we'll loop
back
y'all.
Yeah, what's going on? What's up here? Because I ain't even heard about this story at all. I mean, I know the riverboat situation, but what's going on with this?
We'll finish this one. We'll sling back and just get your quick opinion on that one. But right now, this here, the captain that was driving the boat came on out, and now he's giving his story. He was firsthand. And this black guy that got in the fight, he was the I guess the co-captain that he sent out to the dock to tell them to get their boats out the way. So he, Captain Jim, getting pulled the boat in. Now, Cutie's of the opinion that I'm going soft on white folks. I don't know what happened to him.
Hold on. So this is the guy that told a black man that they need to move the boat.
Yeah, he was driving the boat, so he had to send somebody out there. He sent him. You feel me?
The black man.
Yeah, but the black man, you know, he is the co-captain of the boat, so he's like second in command of the boat.
Okay.
Right.
So what's the controversy? Is a white man? What?
No. He just coming out and finally giving his opinion because all opinions that everybody got is just what we seen from when the fight actually was started when people start recording. But he was telling everything that led up to that people didn't see because he's seen it all. And I don't know what happened to Kutie. Hold on, let me see. She dropped off. Let me see if we get her back in the live because she has some good things.
My bad.
Oh, okay, so we're gonna pick up where we left off. About this girl that possibly was the one that got arrested.
Right. So what we trying to figure out, because one of the women got arrested, but as I'm watching this, as he's playing this video, I'm watching this interaction between this lady in this blue dress and the co-captain, because I didn't pay attention to their interaction at first.
Right.
He was at the scene too. He was doing cruises. And he said, what you going to do, Captain? He said, I tried to talk to him.
See, she's trying to stop him.
To move.
Right.
I said, well, do you think you could come over here? Let me put a couple of deckhands on your boat.
And then that man walks up.
Right.
And send them over there and let them move the boat for me. And that's common practice in the boat world. Yeah, sometimes you have to move
I think that's who got arrested.
Here and there just to fit in. It happens a lot like at fuel docks or whatever. You have to move the boat sometimes. It's not
it's not unheard of to do something like that.
Yeah.
And so then when that happened, I mean, how did we then see that obviously these men were approached, they came back on the scene, either you thought they had gone, and then this violence escalates. You know, watching this, people immediately thought, just because of the racial dynamic in particular, obviously here.
Now, to the audience looking, this is the part that Cutie's gonna love, the racial dynamics.
Mm-hmm.
She's racial dynamic person on the I try to see everything from both sides, and you know, she said I'm going soft, but we're gonna see what Captain Jim got to say about the racial stuff.
Okay.
Jim. Yeah.
Okay.
Here, they saw a group of white men attacking a singular black man who was struck, it looks like first. Did you believe that race played an impact and a role on this entire thing?
Well, initially now, Damien, he's actually my first mate. And I've been mentoring him. He's been on the boat for, yes, he's the one that was struck. And he's been a dear friend of mine for a long time. And when the first guy hit him, I said, oh my God, you know, and he threw his hat up. I said, oh no, we got problems. And then another guy got involved, and then three or four more guys came running down the dock. I said, thank God they're gonna stop this. But they didn't stop it, they jumped in as well. So he had like 5 or 6 folks on there. And the other guy that's on the dock, his name's Daniel, and he's 16 years old. And he did his best, you know, trying. He stepped in there and tried to help as best he could. He got punched fairly early there. So
have you talked to Damien?
You know,
now, do you think Jim's skating around that question, Kutie?
Yes, I do. I had to think about it for a second. I'm sorry. Listen, white people don't ever like to admit when other white people are being racist. They just don't. They don't, because they don't know what it looks like. They're white. Black people know what that shit look like because we've experienced it throughout our lives.
So you're saying even though that man was his first mate, he's still not gonna say that they jumped on him because he's black?
Listen, the whole "my best friend is black" line does not mean you can relate to me being a black person walking in this world. Jim don't know what Damien goes through.
I don't disagree with that. I mean, it's unfortunate, but they probably, you know,
We as Black people know what it looks like because we experience it. White people do not experience that level of, they don't experience racism. Even when they are the minority, they function very well in any type of situations, even when they are minority in a situation. We can't always function well being a minority in a room. It depends on the room. It depends on the room.
Sorry, don't agree with that.
Deuce don't agree with that.
I'm listening.
I don't agree with that. Hold on. Let me get my water. I got it.
See, he being the black person already. But but go ahead.
I done seen plenty of situations where it's one white person in a situation with a bunch of black people, and the black people being racist towards the white person. Now it might not happen as much as a black person, because we know it's more white people. It's America. It's gonna be more white people than anybody, but it happens. I'm not saying it don't happen.
I agree.
Right.
Yeah. Let's see if Captain Jim can clean this up though and bring it around to her original question.
Let me ask Deuce this question though. I asked you, Will. Can I ask Deuce real quick?
Go ahead.
The roles are reversed, and Captain, what's his name, Jim? Captain Jim got off the boat and asked those men the same question, the same tone, the same demeanor. Would we have gotten the same reaction?
No. No, because they're white.
So
okay.
So they would have more respect. They would respect Jim's authority if it was the black man driving the boat and Jim and the black man sending Jim out there. They would respect Jim.
Naturally.
I'm not saying they would have respected him, but I'm saying it would have still been a different outcome. They weren't compliant anyway. No. I'm not sure that they would have complied regardless of who would have asked them to move that boat outside of a police officer. But I just don't think it would have been the whole pushing. I don't think they would have put their hands on Captain Jim. I just don't.
Okay. So let's flip it around. Let's flip it around. If it was a white man, if it was an event that was mostly white people there, and a bunch of white people would have came. Am I getting that right? Hold on. If it was opposite, so if it was, I guess what, black. If it was a white event, would the same thing have happened? If it was a black guy getting off of the boat, and it was a bunch of white people, or if it was a white guy getting off the boat and it was a bunch of, I guess it would be white people.
Black. It would have to be black people. So if it was a white man getting off the boat asking a bunch of black people to move their boat, would it have been the same way? Is that your question?
Yeah, basically.
I don't think so. I think the black people would have moved a boat.
Oh, they would comply.
Well, okay. That's
how many times have you been parked somewhere and some white person walked up to you and you might not have known? And it's not because they're white. Anybody walk up to you and say, "Hey, sir, you can't park here." And it might be all right, dog. Thanks for looking out.
Yeah, if you're wrong, you're wrong. I mean,
if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Exactly. We would have complied because I know I'm wrong. So let me go ahead and comply before this turns into a whole thing. That's not going to go in my favor because we don't have that audacity under situations like this. It's the audacity.
I don't know.
Well, I think it probably had to have been a little worse if it was the situation like Deuce explained, because I think black folks identify with their blackness, so they see, they don't know nobody. They might not know the next black man, but they see white people messing with them, so they'll kind of help out. When I don't think that white folks will look at it like that, because it tends to seem that white folks don't get in other white folks' business. They're kind of like, well, that's his problem. That's his problem. They don't got that struggle to relate to, like, I guess, like black folks. So I think it would have been bad for a bunch of white folks to jump in there if the situation was like Deuce was saying, because I don't think white folks, they connect, but not like black folks connect on a struggle type tip. You feel me?
Are you saying white people mind their business?
No.
I'm just asking.
I'm talking about when it come to them each other. Like if they see another white man getting beat up, right?
I think it depends on the way you where the situation. I think like up north everybody kind of mind their business. Down
yeah, they mind their own business.
Yeah.
Like I said, if this was a Sturgis, didn't they just have Sturgis, the motorcycle?
I'm not familiar with that.
Fest? You never heard of Sturgis in North Dakota? I think
I'm not familiar with that.
South Dakota, whatever. Basically, it's a big bike event for like a lot of, let's just say, white people that ride motorcycles and bikes and stuff like that. And it's I haven't been there, but I'm pretty sure it's a majority, white event. It's way more white people than black people. If that same situation would have happened up there, a black man would have got into it with a white man, them people jumping in straight up. It's gonna be. You think this was something? This is gonna be a whole situation.
But I guess what I'm saying is about minding their business. It's kind of like you see all on social media where all these people putting these chair memes up there, and they act like they just got out of slavery or something.
Listen,
so what I'm saying is, white folks don't connect like that because they ain't been through nothing like that. So that's what I'm saying. I don't know. I ain't saying they wouldn't have helped him out because black folks piled on the white man. They probably would have helped him out, but I don't think they would have took it to the level like we taking it because of what we, because of the history in America.
Right.
Well, we didn't create. It's not our. Listen, it's not our fault that this is what it is. Anytime a white person attack a black person, it's gonna always go back to this. This is not something that we created. We didn't set that standard. This is not because of us and the things that we've done in the past, unfortunately. And I mean, I know the people today are not the reason either, but this is what America's built on. It's gonna always be that way.
Okay. But let me ask you this. Who killed more black people or white people?
Oh no, I'm not letting you take me down that one. Will, that's on you.
Okay, so
I'm not letting you take me to that.
We're gonna go back to Captain Jim. Go ahead and set that up on your channel. We'll come over there and we'll get your YouTube page shut down. But
you dirty, bro.
Yeah, you go ahead and set that up. We come over there and get your page shut down. But the question was, she asked him, do he think was it racially motivated? And Captain Jim is saying that, well, we've been friends for a long time. The Kutie said she don't trust that when they say, well, we've been friends.
She don't buy it.
No. Here we go.
I just said he can't relate to it. He don't know. He don't know what racism feels like.
He's a white man. He can't know.
Right. Exactly.
I don't disagree with that.
That's why he's dancing around the question. This is his truth.
So let me ask you this. You don't think white people experience racism?
No, they can't. By the definition of the word, a white person cannot. No.
So let me ask you this.
They experience bigotry. What we call bigotry. I mean, because if they experience racism, it's not anything that's going to hinder them from doing what they want to do.
Let me ask you this, Kutie. If a white man goes over to Africa, you don't think he'll experience racism?
There are white Africans. No, I don't. There are white Africans.
What about Asia? What about China?
All right, you get too far off now. Let's see what Captain Jim. Let's see what Captain Jim is going to answer this question.
Have you talked to him? How is he holding up?
Oh yeah, I mean, I took him to the hospital that night. We've been. He's doing well. He's still having some headaches and stuff, but he's doing well. But I saw it like everybody else saw it. It looks like a white people attacking a black man. I thought that.
Is that what it looks like?
Hold on.
Is that what it looked like? Or is that what it was?
Captain Jim?
Hold on. I got one more question. This is Kutie. Do you think this white man right here is racist?
I don't know him, but no. From what I'm saying, no, I don't think. No, I don't.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, because he made old boy the co-captain. He trained him up so when he retires, step down, he gonna drive the boat.
He worked with him every day. He got to drive. They work together. I ain't saying he can't be racist, but if you are a real racist, ain't anybody to be around no black people. They don't want to work with you. They don't want to talk with you. They don't want to be in your face.
Well, now when it come to money, now they'll try to cover it. Yeah, until you make them mad.
Yeah, I guess.
I thought that was the case. What everybody's thinking, but I don't know the hearts of those men. I have no idea.
Booyah.
What's in their hearts.
Exactly.
Now, I do know the hearts.
Now, hold on. That's bullshit. I think that's bull crap. That's baloney.
What he's saying is, go ahead.
what he's saying is he just being politically correct right now. He just, I mean, my thing is though, it's on CNN. So if you're gonna call it on any network, it's gonna be on CNN. That's the thing. That's the caveat to this. Now, if he was on Fox saying that, that'd be something else. But I don't know.
Well, CNN, unfortunately, I know CNN be biases towards the left side, but they're the only ones that got a hold of Captain Jim right now. So.
Right.
And my crew was like frustrated because they couldn't get to the dock, and protective. So I know that's what was going through their mind, because that's what was going through mine. But
so the question to Captain Jim was, do you believe this was racially motivated? And his answer was, well, it looks like a bunch of white people jumping on a black man, but I don't know their hearts. Is that how he answered that question?
That's exactly how he answered it.
Okay.
He went around the question.
Pretty much.
He danced around. Now he did the moonslide
because he don't know what racism is. That's
if he do, he just not about to say it.
I don't need to know their hearts to know.
He don't want to see the world that way.
He can't see it that way. He just can't. Like, I can't see the world through the eyes of a white man or a white woman. I can't.
Right. Yeah, Captain Jim, he's trying to straddle the fence.
He trying though. He got black friends. Let's go.
Okay.
Before with this same group of people?
Well, I don't know about the same group of people. This is a group that comes up from downriver, from Selma. They come up every year, and they park their boats, and they go have fun downtown. And we have, a couple of years ago, we came back from the cruise to get our golf cart that we used to get people up the hill that are handicapped or elderly. And we get back and the golf cart's gone. We don't know where it is. Well, eventually we get a call from the hotel, and at Embassy Suites Hotel, and they say, hey man, your golf cart's in our lobby. So we go down there and get the golf cart, and we see the video, we find out who it is. We call the police. We all get together with the guy that stole it. And, the police say, it's just kind of a prank. And I called my boss, because the boat belongs to the city. Right. And he said, it's city property. But, so he wanted me to press charges. But the police said, hey, man, just a little prank. So let's let it slide. I said, okay.
Well,
so we let
Captain,
it slide.
there's...
just a little prank. Let it slide.
Interesting.
Now, Kutie would say that a white man stole that golf cart.
No, I wouldn't say that. He said that this crew, what I hear Captain Jim say is this crew, we know them. We know where they come from. They've been here often. We know these people, or we are aware of who these people are. And we had a previous incident with the same group where they allegedly possibly stole a golf cart. I wanted to press charges, but the police said, no, it's just a couple of kids playing around. No big deal. We'll let it slide.
Right. And it kind of sounds like, I guess Jim is trying to insinuate too that, look, these people come up here and get drunk.
These people come up here and do what they want to do. I ain't saying nothing about no race. I'm pretty sure if Deuce was the one who stole that golf cart, the police would have said it was a prank as well and let him go.
Okay.
I'm sure of it.
All right. Sorry you being facetious, but go ahead.
Hell no.
It was just a prank. Deuce is just playing around. He stole that golf cart. No harm, no foul.
The man said they pulled the golf cart inside the lobby.
Oh, in the lobby? They definitely would have forgiven you and Deuce for doing that.
Oh.
For sure. They would have given y'all just as much grace as the drunk white boy. I'm sure. And let you be drunk. Oh, please be drunk when you do it. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
You going home. You going home.
We catch you what you're throwing.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay.
Captain Jim doing a good job. They must have practiced this before he came on.
He had that story prepared, didn't he?
Yeah, he done talk about it with his wife.
It's been a very different response to this. This does not feel like a prank. It's not being treated like a prank. There are criminal charges, people turning themselves in, arrest warrants issued. And as you say, really, we've been all watching this unfold. And what struck me is that you thought that the people coming in were going to help. And we saw what ultimately occurred. Captain, thank you for sharing this story with us and telling us what we were not seeing. I know there's more to it. We'll want to hear from you again. Thank you so much.
Well, folks, there you have it. That's Captain Jim. And he seen it from the captain's seat. He sent him out there to basically take those licks. I mean, of course, he didn't know he was gonna get licked, but he said, "Man, look, them boats need to get out the way. We need somebody to go out there and move them boats. I done blew the horn. I done called the police. Ain't nothing happening." Right. So, Captain Jim. I don't know. I'm gonna go on a limb. I'm gonna say Captain Jim's a good man.
And Kutie don't want to hear that.
I'm pretty sure Captain Jim is a good man. I don't have a problem with Captain Jim. I just say he cannot view it from the perspective of a black person. That's all I'm saying. I didn't say anything bad about him.
Right. Well, and they, you know, I don't know if you missed the beginning. They did. Let me see if I can pull this back up here. They was able to get the perps that was on that main dock where it started.
Well, that's all that matters.
Them thugs.
Yeah.
Yeah. So and look at that. Looked like that lady that was in that greenish tails looking shirt that he was going back and forth with after he was running. I don't know. It kind of looked like, I think that was her, Mary Todd.
She was one of the ones.
She got two first names.
Yeah. So they must be brothers and sisters right here, or husband and wife or something, because they both Todds.
Yeah, that's brother and sister. Oh, it could be wife. Yeah, wife from the husband.
Yeah, he the one that did the choke slam. And he the one that do the initial punch. Now this fella here just in the mix. So yeah.
They pay their cost to the society right now. So they lock them up. I'm sure they got right on out. But
I would like to find, and I don't have it with me now, but I would like to find y'all said the fella that did the swinging with the chair got arrested.
Oh yeah, I knew. I've been tweeting it all week. I said all week. I kept right. I wrote on my Facebook. I wrote on Twitter. I said, listen, I don't care what y'all say. Dude with the chair going to jail. No, he ain't. No, yes, he is. And look at him. Got a mug shot.
He got a mug shot?
Yep. It should be easy to find.
I'm gonna look it up right now.
That man was hitting people over the top of the head. Them people weren't even coming for him. Like, he wasn't defending himself. He was just swinging on anybody white. I knew he was going to jail.
Oh yeah, they do that. Yeah. He was. Yeah, I guess he's one of the ones that's doing it for the ancestors.
Yeah.
And
for the young scholars.
Yeah, he been drunk.
Well, I ain't mad at him. I ain't got nothing bad to say about that man. All I said,
that's the attitude.
All I said was he going to jail. That's what I said, and I was right.
Do you think he was wrong?
But I mean, yeah, you can't go around hitting people over the head with chairs.
All right. That was the right
You
answer.
just can't. But but I don't feel no ways about it.
I understand. We know you with the shits.
I'm with the shit.
Yeah. So, y'all entertained with what she's saying. I appreciate Kutie coming on the show. And, you know, she's a good friend of the show. Her channel is in the title. You want to click on her name, it'll take you straight to, you know, the shits. But and it's the chair wielding guy arrested. What's his name? Reggie.
Oh,
yeah. Would be a Reggie.
Reggie Ray.
Great day.
Reggie Ray.
That would to do something like that.
Double R.
Great day. Look at him.
Acting like a wild animal, like a wildebeest.
And she was going all around trying to break up stuff, and she got hit. Look at that.
Situation like that, you just better step back, man.
Well, I mean, she started off breaking it up, and then she got down and dirty, and she got drugged.
She shouldn't even gotten down and tried. She should have
Should have went on, did what women do, and just let the men, thug it out.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if Mr. Reggie was under the influence of anything at the time.
Do you think he? Come on, bro. Look at him.
I ain't know, man.
I can see it on his face.
Look like he had a rough day in his picture.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a mugshot. I mean, you take a mugshot picture of me too. I'm like, I'm having a rough day too. But yeah, I mean, it was a rough day when you got a mugshot.
Yeah, it's not a good day when you know
it's not a good day.
Yeah. All right. Well, Mr. Reggie, you got a lot of people on your side,
what does the article say?
This is from TMZ. The guy caught on video smashing people over the head with a folding chair in that riverfront bar in Montgomery, Alabama, has been arrested.
He turned himself in.
What's the charges?
Oh, let's see. Let's look happy. Don't say.
Hold on, go back. Hold on, go back down a little bit. For the chair on the riverfront. Back up. My girl police said, Friday.
Disorderly conduct.
Disorderly conduct. And
Sounds right.
It is being held in municipal jail. So I mean, I'm sure he didn't get out.
Somebody bail him out.
Yeah, well, that's a misdemeanor.
I would think so. That's not.
I don't know nothing about that stuff. I don't know nothing about the laws.
Yeah, I ain't no criminal. I don't know.
I only got a traffic ticket when I was 18. That's my extent.
Yeah, that's my extent. Yeah. So I don't know. But the way people going on and all that, I won't be surprised if there's a GoFundMe set for this guy.
Send me the link.
Oh God.
Yeah, so we can report that page, get it shut down quick. With the quickness, shut that all the way down.
Send me that link. I got a couple of dollars.
Oh hell no. We're not gonna condone that. So we gonna, I appreciate Kutie. She's been hanging in here for a while. So if you drop off on this one, I know I appreciate you, but I'm trying to go through this one real quick. So Deuce, if you were sitting at Applebee's with your family enjoying the meal, ain't commit no crimes that day or nothing.
Not that day.
Yeah, not that day. Yeah. And the police just walking in and hem you up. Are you gonna comply? Or are you gonna be like, what the hell going on? Or are you gonna resist a little bit? As a black man.
As a black man, I ain't gonna make it no worse than what it already is. Why did they just walk in the place and why am they walking in there and arresting me? That's the question.
Yeah, and that's the question you're gonna be asking when they on you. So are you gonna say that? Or are you gonna say yes, sir?
I ain't gonna say yes, sir. But I'm gonna tell you this: I ain't gonna make it no worse than what it is.
Okay. All right. Well, we got it. We got that scenario. Like I said, I'm gonna blow through this pretty quick because me and Kutie already covered this topic. Yeah. So basically, there was an accident outside this Applebee's. A hit and run. Somebody ran into the Applebee's. Right. That was part of the accident. Police run into Applebee's and jump on the wrong person.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna tell you exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna let them go ahead and do whatever they got to do because I'm gonna get paid as soon as they get done. I'm getting paid. Go ahead.
That's what we said.
$1 million lawsuit.
Yeah.
$1 million lawsuit.
$1 million lawsuit. You gotta survive now.
I'm gonna survive. I'm gonna be good. Beat me. Go ahead. Don't kill me. I'm getting paid. Go ahead.
Okay. Well, I guess. I guess here come your paycheck then.
I'm not doing it. Stop it. Stop it. Baby down now. Stop it. Hey, please get the baby. Please get the baby.
Now the man holding his baby too. He's in there enjoying his 2 for $20. He don't know what the hell going on. Okay.
Yeah.
Back up. We're trying. Back up. Come on, man. Get off the baby. Squeezing him. Stop. He's squeezing me. Stop. We're not squeezing you. I'm gonna go yes you will. Hey, please stop. Hey, be careful. Your baby head. Your baby head. Be careful.
So now you say your reaction was just lay down and took everything. You wouldn't be resisting that. Now you don't know what's going on. You just sitting in there having your dinner and they just come jump on you. You gonna try to be like, what? You ain't gonna pull or snatch or nothing?
Lawsuit.
Let him go. Let him go. Please stop. Go for me. Somebody grab the baby. Go for me. Somebody grab the baby. Get the street. Let him go.
Oh, dang.
Hey, stop.
Now, what you think about those punches right there that are being thrown?
That's bad. That's bad right there.
Mm-hmm.
So, if you know you in the wrong, in order to increase let's go by your logic, your lawsuit logic, shouldn't you keep resisting? Go ahead and tase me. You want to punch me? Go ahead and tase me.
Yeah.
Pile it on.
Pile it on. Beat my ass. Cause I'm gonna get a fucking I'm gonna get a $2.5 million check. I'm suing the whole city, the count, everybody. Applebee's, they all getting fired. I'm telling you, I ain't gotta work. I ain't gonna have to work no more. I'm gonna take that little. I ain't gonna have to work no more.
All right.
You can call me what you want.
And the whole time it's going on, the people that actually ran is hiding in the bathroom.
Hey.
Now I asked you this when the show started. If you the person that actually did the crime on the outside and that ran is in the bathroom, is this the time to walk out the bathroom with your head down, go ahead and get out the restaurant while they dealing with him, or do you just wait until the whole situation just die down, then walk out later on?
I would walk right past that thing looking like, dang, what happened? Go ahead. God, dang. Walk right out the door.
I think I would have done the same thing.
Hey, don't touch me, bro. Don't touch me. I'm just trying to record. I can record legally. Yeah.
And then they charge him with disorderly conduct for resisting arrest and obstructing the officer.
They have to. They got to.
Why I wouldn't have did nothing. That's exactly why I wouldn't did nothing. See,
right?
You gotta know how to move smart under pressure. He ain't know how to do that.
Well, like I mean, it's a level of shock going on right now. Like I said, you sitting there, you with your baby, you got your sizzling. You know how they bring out those sizzling plates.
What you gonna do?
I mean, I don't know.
What is resisting the police gonna do?
I ain't gonna do nothing, but
make the situation worse.
Say if you was stealing or doing something that I am kind of guilty, so you don't need to resist then. But I'm saying you just minding your business and get jumped on.
It's the police, bro. I'm sorry.
I understand.
Say this. It's the police. What you gonna do?
I understand what you're saying.
It's impossible. Listen, I'm trying because we already discussed it. It's impossible if your body is naturally going to react in a way that might present as a resistance, but it's not. You can't lay limp with somebody throwing punches in your back. You can't lay limp when you are sitting holding your baby and they trying to rip your baby from your hands. Like it was nothing that man could have did at that point. His body's going to naturally react.
Why is he holding his baby in a situation?
He shouldn't have. He should have let that baby go immediately.
Getting passed off to the wife or the girlfriend or whatever.
Absolutely, because that baby could have got hurt.
Y'all can do whatever y'all got to do with me. Go ahead.
Exactly. Agreed.
I'm getting paid. I'm thinking this the whole time. While they punch me in the back, I'm like, well, another 500,000, another 500,000. I'm getting paid, and I hate to sound like that, but I done seen the situation too many times. It's what you gonna do. I watch police videos all day long. I watch them. It's like they make some of these people the police. I'm not saying the police right. In a situation like this, man, you got to play it cool. You got to know how to play the game. That's just how I look. That's just me personally. I know most people ain't gonna react like that.
Right. Because we don't know how. We don't know how. I don't know how to physically lay limp with someone causing pain to my body.
Well, now I know he resisted. It looked like about 3 officers on him. I know the punches is good for his lawsuit, but do you think the officers really need to punch him and he's already on the ground like that?
No, they wrong.
Yeah, they wrong.
They wrong as hell.
Great.
But you're obstructing my investigation. I'm just trying to watch. Get out of here. Go over there. No. My workplace, bro. This shit.
Hold on. Where was this at?
This is in Applebee's.
No, where? What state?
Oh, this was Kenosha, Wisconsin. The same place where that. I think his name was Daryl Brooks. Ran to them people a couple years ago. I think that's the same one.
Oh, it is.
Right.
That's what this is context. We got to have context to this. So that makes sense.
So what context are you providing? What do you recognize from the context that's being provided to us?
He ain't in Louisiana. He ain't in somewhere where there's a bunch of black people. I mean, honestly, it don't even matter where he was. This is a bad situation overall. I mean,
it's real bad.
It's bad. Yeah, it's bad.
I'm getting paid though. I know that. Go ahead.
Yeah. He getting paid. He definitely gonna have to get paid. Give me one moment. I'll see if I can blow through the other little story real quick, and then we're going to get up out of here. If I still even got it up.
While he looking for that, did y'all see, I don't know if y'all follow cases like this, but the Little Tay story, the 14-year-old that was supposedly dead, and then what did you think about that?
Clout.
They saying they was hacked.
People do anything for clout. That's bull crap.
Yeah,
that's what they telling everybody.
Yeah, that they was hacked. I think if they were hacked, they were behind it.
Of course.
Yeah.
The little girl fell off. Nobody was talking about her.
Right.
What can I do to get some attention? I'm gonna just tell everybody
exactly.
I'm dead.
Yep.
That's easy.
Yep.
Anything for clout.
Sick world, man. It's sick when you will fake your own death just to get media attention and money.
That is a bad. That's.
I wouldn't do that.
It's another story. We ain't got to talk about it in this video, but the little Dirt situation, the little Dirt concert situation. I don't know if you heard about that.
No, I ain't hear about that one
What
yet.
happened with that?
Chicago. And let me see if I can find it. Go ahead. I'm y'all good. We're gonna do that. I'm gonna see if I can pull this up.
No, well, I need your input on this one too.
No, okay, go ahead.
This is real quick. This is what we viewed on. Just try not to leave you
And
out.
the baby hit his head on the wall.
Captured on camera by Applebee's employees.
Please stop. Squeezing you. I'm gonna go yes you will. Hey, please stop. Hey, be careful. Your baby head. Be careful. Sorry. Your baby head. Please stop.
Police seen
so
on the
first
video.
of all, give me my baby.
Yeah.
Give me my baby. Listen.
So in that situation, the guy that's holding the camera, you know, if that was me, you know what I'd have been telling them? Stop resisting. Just stop resisting. The situation already messed up. Just stop resisting.
Right.
Go ahead, let them figure out the situation because you ain't doing it but making it worse. Like I said, I'm not saying it's right.
No, it ain't right.
And I'm not saying most people would not react like that. But if you like I said, me personally, I'm cool, calm. I know I ain't did nothing. Go ahead.
But like I said, what you saying is a double-edged sword. If you want to get the money, then you want to keep resisting. If you know you're in the right.
Yeah, but he getting charged for resisting. He would have got a wrong. He would have got a wrong. I don't know the lawsuit name. He would have got a wrongful arrest.
Oh yeah.
Now the part when they beating him and all that, that's where you're right. Now they making it look good. He making it look good.
Yeah, he making it look good. Like I said, this from looking at this outside, this is an open and shut case.
Trying to restrain the man.
Oh yeah.
Hey, stop. Hey.
Come on, man.
Yeah, that's dirty. That's dirty.
That's that lawsuit's gonna have all kind of brain hemorrhage, trauma. My baby got trauma.
Baby got trauma. I'm coming in the courtroom with a neck brace on crutches.
Yeah. Like I said,
got brain trauma.
Yep. I don't know. I don't know how much money they're gonna have to offer for me to settle, but this might have to go to trial.
They had at least 4 cops on his back with at least a cop or 2 each grabbing an arm, and still had 1 cop punching him over and over again in his face.
It was just sad. I just felt bad for the baby.
The second day he said that he wanted to enjoy his food, and for them to go away, they should have left him alone.
Kenosha police telling 12 News.
Well, that ain't gonna happen. Police don't care. Police don't care if you enjoying your food. You can't tell them that ain't gonna happen.
They must have just came in and Applebee's was like, "Black man, get him."
Right.
I mean,
found.
Well, they claim, I'm not sure this is the exact story, but it might be that somebody pointed them out in Applebee's too. So that's why I say tie them into the lawsuit too.
Oh yeah.
The people responsible for the hit and run inside the Applebee's bathroom. Wednesday afternoon, activists called for an investigation into the
They had Lenny Kravitz come out there and support them.
officer's actions.
Why was the cop so fearful that he felt that level of force was needed with a baby in his arms?
Caroline joins us now live tonight from Kenosha. Caroline, you've also learned the manager in this case was fired from the Applebee's?
Right. She says she's now being blamed for the videos from this incident circulating online as well as on television now. And she says she was let go from her position after working at this Applebee's behind me for 12 years.
Yeah, she did say that. They fired her for recording and putting Applebee's, I guess, getting Applebee's a bad light. Now, that's a mini lawsuit, too. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, I didn't do anything wrong and I got fired. What did I do wrong that caused me to get fired?
Hold on. You mean it got recorded on her personal device, or they talking about the?
Well, it's gonna be on the store camera, but it's gonna be on the store camera. But she put it all out on social media to get people, I guess, get involved.
All right. I don't know. Also,
Nicole said, "Why did they come looking for the guy in the restaurant though? That's odd." Well, like I said, they was chasing him, and I guess he ran in. I guess he is far enough ahead of them that by the time they got into the restaurant, they couldn't see where he went. So they asked somebody, "We're looking for such and such with whatever he had on." And the other report even said that I guess he had a girl with him. The girl had on a red shirt, but the girl in Applebee's had on a white shirt. But they went over to the table anyway. So I don't know. It's just all kind of lawsuits.
She has now hired an attorney to help her get her job back.
I don't want my job back.
I don't want my job back. I'm suing. I'm suing.
Listen, I'm already depressed because I've been at Applebee's for 12 years. That's the last thing I want is my job back.
No, yeah, that's. Why would you sue for that, dummy?
Yeah, so
I'm sorry I had to say it. 12 years is a long time.
Yeah, I agree. I don't.
And y'all just let me go like that? Oh no, I don't want that job back. Y'all better come back to the table with something else. Give me your Applebee's and we can settle.
A big bag.
A bag.
They might have found some kind of loophole and whatever she signed when you get a job. You know, you're so happy when you get a job. You just sign and sign and sign. And yeah,
I don't know what that paper say. I don't know what that paperwork say. I just signed it.
So yeah, she might have signed something, and you know, she might just be SOL. I guess you can get unemployment. At least get that.
They still, regardless of what it is, unless it specifically says in that contract or her when she signed for that job that in the event that there's a fight here, you cannot release the footage. Now we haven't seen any Applebee's footage. The only footage we've seen is cell phone footage. So I'm assuming she recorded it from her cell phone and released it, my personal cell phone. Now they can get her for that if they have a no cell phone policy, but I don't really know an Applebee's that got one of those.
Well, apparently, because she got fired, and of course, Applebee's ain't gonna put it out on their social media. Look, you know, they don't want no bad publicity. You know, even if it's I mean, that's unfortunate because they was in the wrong. But I don't think they should have fired her for it. They probably could maybe suspend her, but fire her. Come on now.
I'm suing y'all too.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
One more thing. I know this was like a little back end thing, but let me see.
Okay. We're gonna see what you got going.
Yeah, Lil Durk, man, and a bunch of young scholars in Chicago. Oh, if I can get this thing going.
What's a brief overview of that? Let me
So basically, it was a riot. Somebody said it was an active shooter at a Lil Durk concert, and there ensued a riot. Basically, they started being young scholars and looting and doing all kind of crazy stuff. I got a video. Give me a second.
So I know there was a Travis Scott incident, something like that.
I was about to say that. Are you saying that this happened with? So it's a Lil Durk incident and a Travis Scott incident.
Young scholars. That's all I'm gonna say.
Well, I'm old. I don't know.
That's cold. That's cold.
No, I'm not familiar with that either.
I don't know that group.
I can't say the other word.
So Deuce has something he wants to present, so let's see what you got going.
All right. Yeah. Okay. Y'all see it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hit the full screen button so we can see a little more. Is there a melee going on?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Anyways,
go ahead.
It was basically
go ahead. That carried out into the streets.
So basically, it was a false reporting of a shooter, an active shooter. Come to find out, it was false, and then they started being young scholars, which is a code word for crazy black people.
Oh.
And that's in Chicago. So I mean, like I said, it's like, and you said what happened at Travis Scott?
No, it's like a couple of, it might have been, I don't know, about 2 years ago now.
Well, no, so we are aware of that previous incident when somebody, people were hurt and some people died, but there was another incident recently with Travis Scott also. So this is a second incident with him. I didn't know about the Lil Durk one though, so that's just wow.
Yeah, so they started looting and doing all kind of crazy stuff, stealing merchandise, and that's what Michael Jordan played ball at. So I mean, hey, it is what it is. Look, Chicago, they just need to just I can't talk about that. God dog.
Yeah. Shoot, a lot of people that's little Dirk fans. Michael Jordan been long retired before they even was born.
You can't pay me to live in Chicago. I'm sorry. Ain't no amenity there. I'm staying right here.
Well, let me say this. And I was getting outside, but I've been to Chicago. It just that part. I guess what they call it, the South Side, whatever. It's just glorified. There's some nice areas out there now.
Oh,
it's just that one part that gets glorified because of all the crime. Now I wouldn't be caught over there.
Where the young scholars at?
Yeah.
Do y'all think this is spiritual at all? Like, even when looking at Travis Scott, like,
I ain't want to go there because I was gonna say the same thing, but Mr. Makeaway's channel, I don't know if you want to go there with that, but I definitely agree. It's on that level. It's definitely on that level.
Go ahead.
Right.
Y'all got time? Go ahead.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I give my opinion.
I mean, cause I'm not well versed on what happened. Maybe one of y'all can pull up the most recent Travis Scott incident, but I know with that original one, I think it's some truth underneath all these big words that we throw out there, like sacrifice and Illuminati. I think those are the big trigger words, but I think underneath is really something going on that we don't know about. Or maybe we are aware of it, but we just can't, allow ourselves to go there to really recognize what's going on.
I agree with you. There's some crazy videos out there. I don't know if they're real or fake, but I've seen some videos at some of these concerts, man. They done caught some weird stuff on camera. Like demons, like literally like demons on the camera. Like it looked crazy, man, but it might sound crazy, but I'm telling you, I didn't seen some of these videos, and I definitely believe it's on a spiritual level.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But go ahead.
Okay. Let's see what this I'm going into this one blind. This is a new story that Q's bring to the channel, so we appreciate that. So let's see what they're talking about.
Expects you to, when you go to a concert, you do not expect to be trampled. Your loved ones expect you to be able to come home and talk about the experience that you had at that great concert.
This is a repeat of that same festival he had before, whatever his festival is called.
I think that one was in Texas.
Trampled and died. Same thing happened. So it's dramatic, as much news attention, outrage. I mean, he paid for funerals. He was canceled. And he didn't learn anything from that he did his people didn't learn how to prevent it in a future show.
Well, I would think that's something hard to prevent. I mean, you could try your best, but at the end of the day, you never know what people are going to do.
If Beyonce can tour, and she's one of the biggest stars in the world, if she can tour and her people can figure out a way that all those people don't trample each other, I'm pretty sure Travis Scott can figure it out. And he was in the outdoor arena the first time.
Well, if you're going to bring up Beyonce, I got to give you some pushback on that.
Okay.
Because Beyonce is I have to guess, it's mostly females. The dudes that's in there, dudes that's out there maybe with a woman. And
it's a different type of genre. Okay.
Right. So
different type of energy. Okay.
Yeah, this is some I guess some roll stuff going on with Travis Scott. He's gonna be some stuff to get people hyped up and crunk, and I don't think Beyonce is gonna really bring that type of vibe. And like I said, it's gonna be mostly females. I mean, females might cat fight, but they ain't gonna kill people.
But he has people in place to make sure things like this don't happen. It's somebody's job. I think they have to have. I don't think me and you, even though we're not big time and famous, I don't think we could just go out and throw this big party and invite thousands of people. I'm pretty sure there has to be some type of protocol in place to prevent things like this from happening. Has to be.
Oh yeah, I'm sure they had to get all kind of permits and
security.
You gotta get all kind of you gotta get all kinds of security and all kind of stuff like that.
Yeah.
But like I say, I don't think you can just try to do your best, but you can't control everybody. If somebody start fighting.
Okay, but all I'm saying is this seems to only be happening at the Travis Scott's concert. So
yeah,
I don't know.
You're right about that. But I don't know. I think his concerts might be kind of I don't know, kind of like a what you call like a Woodstock type vibe. People just wilding out and doing whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I think he bring that type of energy, which is unfortunate.
Mm-hmm.
I got a quick conspiracy for you after this.
All right. Audience members reportedly had panicked after thinking they heard gunshots at the show featuring Glorilla.
Just after 11 p.m. as the show ended, concert goers began heading toward the exits to leave. As people began to exit, the crowd began to surge and rush toward the exit. There are some reports that shots were heard, causing the crowd to panic, but that has not been confirmed.
This is a tragedy of epic proportions, and it's something that all of us who love concerts worry about.
Running a small...
Wow. So go ahead with your conspiracy, Deuce. You still there?
I'm always here for the conspiracy theories. Let's go. I'm saying, let's go.
I got two quick ones. Hold on, let me see. Let me do my share screen.
They went to commercial break on me.
All right, this is one. It's real quick. I don't know about this one. This is kind of sketchy, but it's another one with Beyonce. You definitely got to see. I don't know.
And they're saying the one that was in
Can y'all see this?
Oh, the one that was in 2021. They said 10 people died now.
You see this?
I can see it now.
I can't really blow it up.
Okay, y'all, I'm gonna ruffle some feathers here. This footage was taken at the Travis Scott concert. Fear steps in and says, "That's a demon." Nope, that is not demonic. That what you saw was just an anomaly with what was being filmed.
That's bull crap. But anyway, here go another one. Y'all see my screen?
Yeah, we can see. Yeah.
This is Beyonce.
What are we looking at?
It's real quick. You got to see it. You ain't see it?
Ain't nothing happening on the screen, man.
You ain't click on nothing.
Oh, my fault. Hold on. My fault.
This is the Will Makeaway show. We don't promote dead air on the show.
Hold on, man. My fault. You know, I got to get my technology right. Hold on. Here we go.
Okay.
All right. I can't blow it up.
No, you can't blow up TikTok and stuff like that.
You tell me you ain't see that.
You talking about the way her neck twitching?
Watch this. You ain't see it?
What's on behind?
Watch her face after she shakes her hair.
No.
Right here. Right there. I wish I could pause. All right, let me.
So you think her eyes turned black a little bit?
I'm gonna pause it. You can pause.
Okay, you're gonna have to slow this one down. Like that. Yeah.
I'm gonna pause it right when it happens. You're gonna see it. You see her face now?
Mm-hmm.
Sasha come out. Right there.
So you saying this is demonic energy?
All right, now look. Then she switched back. Like the whole color of her face changed, bro. Like you can't tell me. You can say what you want. Look at this. Look at that. This damn demon come out, man.
So what does it mean? What do we do? Where do we go from here? What does it mean for humanity?
What it mean for humanity? That just mean the world you live in. That just tell me the world you live in, man. I don't know, man. It's a conspiracy.
I understand. Yeah, I understand. That might be another show we do conspiracies, or maybe when
I'm just gonna say it. We didn't see it, friend. We didn't see it. I mean, Will is trying.
Look it up.
I see a little glimpse of what he's talking about.
We'll see that.
All right. Well,
listen, you cannot get as big as Beyonce in this world and no spiritual stuff is going on. Some souls were sold. Some people, I believe it was a lot of stuff. Like, come on, it was not cookie clean and just hard work straight to. It was not that. No. So it's definitely some stuff going on. I agree with you on that.
Yeah, I guess some sacrifices had to be made. But she had a daddy like Joe Jackson, right?
Even with a daddy like Joe Jackson, I mean, just to get to that level of stardom, it's some unbelievable stuff going on behind the scenes that got her to that point. Because if not, we could all, I mean, they would all be able to do it. But come on, it's some deep. Listen, I think she done signed a contract or two. I think that he probably really does see it. Now, you know, some of us have those gifts where we can see things that other people. So just because I can't see it, I might not just spiritually, I just might not be in tune with what, you know, she got going on. But Deuce might actually see something. I'm not even joking, because I believe stuff like that.
Well, before we get too far, Deuce, get your channel going. Because I know you can go down a rabbit hole with this stuff, and we can come over there and see what's going on.
He started talking with his hands. Baby, we gotta stop.
I got my sports channel. I got to get going. It's called Pro Sports Debate. We can talk when football season come up. When we can talk about how Jordan is the greatest basketball player and LeBron isn't. But we got all those debates on Old Boy TV is my other channel. That's probably going to put the conspiracy and the crazy stuff on. So yeah,
we come over there and get on. And
I'm definitely down for a conspiracy show. I'm definitely down for that.
Oh yeah, I can go all the way down the rabbit hole.
Yeah, and then I'm pretty sure Kutie go live when somebody gets beat up by their friends and killed in Mexico on a vacation. And then she'll make a video about that, and then we'll hop on the live on that.
And we got all the bases covered over here.
Yeah. But I think I'm about ready to go ahead and shut this one down, guys. I appreciate y'all coming through.
Thank you for having me. Good show.
Yeah. Appreciate y'all. Your comment, like, subscribe, and like I said, we'll let y'all know when Deuce get up with the conspiracy things and all things Kutie. She's in the title, so click on her, like, and subscribe what she got. And peace to y'all. Appreciate y'all coming up. Y'all can hear me? We closing it out.
We supposed to do something?
Oh, okay. As long as y'all can hear me. All right.
Good night.
Yeah.
All right. So we catch everybody on the next one.
All right.
Take it easy.